It's hard to believe that it's been 13 years since Don Cornelius departed uh, from here. I remember getting that news that particular day from a buddy, and then it came online, and it was like so surreal. Um, Soul Train was everything growing up. It was like uh, something that you did. You know, I got the running joke, and I always tell the story. Cornelius was like the first big word I ever learned, really. And I thought it was so distinctive because no one else had that name. There wasn't a common name, especially for African American. You just didn't hear someone named Cornelius, last name or first name. Now, there was the football player named Cornelius Bennett, the Biscuit who played for the Bills. That's my team. That came years later. But to hear the name Cornelius as a kid, that was like, wow. But he had a little peace and soul, and he had his vibe, and he just hit you in a certain way. And this was one of those situations where it was like, wow, that was the that was the an end of an era. He was posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame about a year ago. Uh, Soul Train was the holy grail for black artistry. If you were on Soul Train, you was the jump from head to toe. Everybody was watching what you did. Don Cornelius made sure that top tier talent, dancers, your clothes, your everything had to be on point. Had to be on point, and you represented. And that's just the fact of it. But remembering him, remembering this particular date, it's tough. It's really tough when you think about it because it just seems like seems like yesterday. You take that in consideration, and you're just like kind of like blown away of how you know um, it goes down. And what can you say about a guy that was left a lasting impact, lasting mark? Um, truly one of the guys that was ahead of the curve. And as a businessman and a model, when you're putting in Johnson hair product and Ultra Sheen and Afro Sheen and all those was the commercials. He was he really did paint a black world, a black utopia in the sense of with the commercialization, and it just connected. Soul Trains, Dance Board, just a lot of stuff goes on with that. So just remembering what he meant from the community, from the musical perspective, the depths, the dynamics. Shout out to his son, Tony Cornelius, keeping the business going. Don was one of those guys, he was a straight shooter. Some people looked it, some people didn't, and some things were indifferent. But at the end of the day, he did command his respect, and he definitely left a lasting mark. And, he was a strong presence on our networks, and it meant, like I said, top tier talent. A lot of people came through Soul Train, and but his voice, his impact is what made it. That's the thing. You know where you were, especially if you grew up in a certain way back in the day. Soul Train was like Fat Up in the Game. Those were some necessities to do on Saturday. Had to watch every episode of Soul Train because of Don. So just want to take time remembering him. It's been 13 years since he's gone. So please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.